Hello, beautiful soul. Samantha here, and this is my weekly Ascension Oracle reading for March 18 to 24, 2024. And the weekly theme this week is Your Heart Will Heal. Last week was very intense, and we had a lot of deep healing that we went through very quickly. As you know, when I did the reading last week, we had those higher chakras, and whenever higher chakras are activated, the lower chakras, the 1 to 7, there is a lot clearing. Particularly, we had the 10th chakra, and that caused a lot of clearing in the 3rd chakra, so you may have felt it in your digestion area, and then in the 7th in the head, headaches, etc. So a lot shifting in your thinking, or trying to shift anyway, as you cleared those energy blockages in the body very rapidly, because you're moving to this new abundance timeline that's coming in as we move through the equinox and into the eclipses. So this week we do have March 19th is the March Equinox. So that's Tuesday coming up here at 8:06 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And as we come to the end of the week, then we move into the following Monday into the first eclipse. And as you're moving through this week, here's what you need to keep in mind. You have the opportunity to move out of the fear that's been running your life so that you can regain your personal power and your sense of responsibility and shift out of that operating mode that you were in, which was just solely survival, and move out of the victim into the Earth Mother, okay? So when we operate in that sense of the victim, we are just merely surviving. And there can be mistrust in life, hypervigilance, depression, illness, because illness is tied to the root chakra, okay, where the victim archetype is, or even a sense of hopelessness, that things are never going to change. And you may have gone through a lot of that last week where you were clearing a lot of emotion from your past. And now moving into this week, that you're still in process of processing those feelings. Okay, we've got the lover archetype showing up here, and that's the heart chakra. And so you're still processing so that you can move into that wisdom around the learning around what happened to you in the past, and then move into new beginnings as a result. Because if we don't finally process, let go, and forgive ourselves, we can never, of course, move on. So the other archetypes working this week are the guru, but this is upside down. And whenever you see these in my readings, this means the archetype's in the shadow. So being in the guru, which is the 7th chakra, this is about needing to let go of the ego. So you'll be continuing to work through letting go of the ego, letting go of any attachment to the outcome, okay? So navigating away from the egotist and trust that you're taken care of, and that you can release fear and any existential angst that you're having about being able to move forward in your life and ever change things, okay? Depending on what's happening for you. Or there may be new beginnings as we get to the eclipses. They're destiny influencers, destiny changers. And so there may be things shifting in your life, and just to trust that everything's going to be okay and keep taking the action that you need to, because this is the year that we're taking action and learning to work with these energies to create our lives. The energy is really changing so that we're not just spinning our wheels. And we can really have the abundance that we desire. We can move to living to our highest potential, being in our power and our sovereignty. So this month, you're really working on your sovereignty. And as you move into more sovereignty, then you call in what you desire and want. And what is for your highest good. So remember that, because you have to let go of the ego and just surrender and really wait. Some of you may need to just wait as things unfold and know when to act and know when to not act. So that's that guru. So this week you might still be fighting with that a little bit in the head about how to make things happen. But I suggest you just surrender and let it go. And as you embrace that lover archetype, you can forgive yourself and know that love is the ultimate healing balm, and that you are worthy of love and compassion. So you'll still be processing quite a bit that way. And again, moving through that victim, which is the shadow of the Earth Mother. Okay. So just keep working on that, moving to those higher levels, calling in those higher levels of sovereignty within yourself. And we have Woody Nightshade, which is part of the 8th chakra. So this is still processing shadow. So this again, when the card's upside down, you're deeply in it this week. I embraced my shadow self, with love and compassion. So that is what you'll be working through this week, as well as cultivating resilience. Okay, that's part of the root chakra, and having the resilience to overcome challenges, because the way we will navigate in these higher chakras, it will help us overcome challenges that we may not have been able to find our way out of. Okay, and I just wrote a lot about that in my latest newsletter. So if you want to receive my newsletter, go to my website and sign up. And as I said, you really, really have the opportunity this week to shift your perspective and become a receptive vessel, so you can ready yourself for new consciousness, divine inspiration, and guidance that's going to come in as we go through these eclipses and move into April. All right. And so your weekly affirmations that you can say, so for that root chakra, I feel and release my fear and anxiety, and I am not a victim. Okay, say it again and again. Again, remember, you are full of a lot of water, and water has memory, and you can keep integrating this coding into yourself by saying affirmations over and over. And with the heart chakra, my mistakes are forgivable, my heart will heal. Okay, keep saying it until you believe it. And then with the 7th, I fully release my personal agendas. Okay, so just keep working with that, because this is a great week as the energies shift and come into more balance through the equinox, that you can release mental blocks, okay, that are correlated to this root chakra, including fear and victim mentality. Yay! Okay, so keep speaking with care and compassion to yourself. That's red clover, communicating with your full potential. And moving into that sovereignty that's going to come in more and more this week for yourself. Take care of yourself. The body is still healing. The blockages are still dissolving. You might still be feeling a lot of physical symptoms and soreness and digestive issues and headaches. We just had some more M-class solar flares, but you're moving step by step on this beautiful journey of empowerment and heart-centered being and becoming the new human. So take care, many blessings, and I will see you next week.